Welcome back to Soul Power Tarot and Tennis. I'm so glad to be back with you in this video. It's been a moment. I was rebranding, changing things up. As you can see, I've come back with this gorgeous tablecloth that I absolutely love. So it kind of feels like I'm welcoming you all into my tarot garden. It's just more vibrant than the other one, and it just lights me up. So yeah, today I am going to do a reading on Bianca Andreescu. She's already come back to playing, which is very interesting. She had torn 3 ligaments in her ankle in Miami. And it's nice to see her back. It is nice to see her back. Just hopefully she took enough time to heal before she came back, because tears, I mean, they can heal pretty quickly, and sometimes if you come back too quickly you can injure it worse. So here's hoping that she doesn't have any more injuries, but we're gonna take a look into the injury and see where she is, and we'll look at how she's gonna do in Rome. So she is playing there this week, and so we're gonna take a look at that as well. I believe she may be playing today. Today for me it is Thursday the 11th of May. So she may be playing today. I'm just looking that up for you guys before I begin the reading. She may be playing today. Let me see if I see her on the schedule. But she seems to be playing this tournament. She may not be playing today because I don't see her on the schedule for today. She may have played yesterday. So yeah, let me take a quick look at that for you guys to see if she played yesterday. If not, she'll definitely play tomorrow. I don't see her on yesterday either. So let's take another quick look. So yeah, if she's not playing today, she most definitely will play tomorrow, because that's 2 days with no play. She may have played on Tuesday. I believe the tournament started on Tuesday. So yeah, so anyway, I'm going to look into this injury, how she's going to do for the rest of this year with this injury, this most recent injury, and how she's going to do in Rome, because that, will tell how she's going to do in Roland Garros, because that is the next major tournament coming up. So it looks like she is going to play tomorrow against Marketa Vondrousova, and that will be her first match. Doesn't look like she's played yet. So a couple of seeds had a bye. So okay, so she'll be playing tomorrow. So in Madrid, I believe she struggled a little bit. So she reached the round of 64 in Madrid. I believe that was her first round, and she lost there in a 3-setter, though. She did fight. Okay, so just to give you updates on Bianca Andreescu. So now we're going to move forward with the reading, and I'm going to I have some questions that I prepared that I'm going to ask specifically about her and the injury. So I'm going to ask, first of all, how is Bianca Andreescu feeling physically right now? How is Bianca Andreescu feeling physically right now? How is Bianca Andreescu feeling physically right now? Okay, how's Bianca right now? So I'm gonna cut the cards. I like to cut them, get a little bit more energy in them, and pick the first one. So she's a little drained. She's a little drained. Okay, the Page of Cups is telling me that she's a little drained. So the Page of Cups reverse is she's drained, I think, from a lot of practicing and coming back after the injury, having not played or been able to practice for a while. Now she's, you know, trying to get back to where she was. And think, you know, from what I'm feeling from this card, I think that she's trying to get back to normal a little bit too quickly, and it has her feeling drained. You know, seems like she gave herself time to recover, but it just feels like it wasn't enough time. It's really quick. And sometimes when you come back quicker than the body is ready to, you do get drained quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna ask now, how is Bianca Andreescu's ankle injury? How is Bianca Andreescu's ankle injury right now? Okay. How is Bianca Andreescu feeling mentally right now? And how will Bianca Andreescu do in the tournament in Rome this week? Okay. So this is Rome, mental, and the injury. And I'm going to add, okay, and then I'm going to add one more. How will Bianca, the rest of the season go for Bianca Andreescu? How will the rest of the WTA season go for Bianca Andreescu? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so she's gonna fight. I like to also show you the card on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. It's waiting for your ships to come in, trying really hard to be successful. She's gonna be patient with herself, and she's going to give her game and the tournaments everything she has, in hopes of making it further in the tournaments. And she really wants to win. She wants to win some more tournaments. She wants to get ahead. So there's a lot of drive and motivation now, which is good to see. So here, how is her injury right now? Oh, the Nine of Swords. It's not good. So the injury is causing her a lot of stress and anxiety and sleepless nights, which tells me that there's still some pain. It is not 100%. This here is a card of it not being 100% and her still having some difficulty with it, and it is stressing her out. Okay, and you see what I was saying about coming back too early? That's what that can do. And if she's not careful, right, she will aggravate this further. So now the next card here is the mental health. Ooh, Ten of Swords. She's very burdened. She's feeling very, very burdened and stressed, and she's feeling like, she just wants the injuries to end. She wants the, all this misfortune to end. She's trying to really move past it and start over. But she's also having a hard time believing that she can overcome this injury this time. So it's testing her big time with the Ten of Swords here. How will she do the rest of the season? The rest of the WTA season. This was how will she do the rest of the WTA season. Oh, sorry. How will she do in Rome? Sorry. How will she do in Rome? The rest of the season is the last card. So the Four of Swords in reverse. When it's upright, this is someone who is just hiding there in this corner. They want to rest. They are exhausted. When it's reverse here, it's the opposite. It's someone who's not resting, not getting adequate rest, not, they're just pushing, pushing, burning the candle at both ends. And the games, because for example, yesterday, Paula Badosa's game, she was playing until about 1 o'clock in the morning, after 1 o'clock in the morning. And so the lack of rest after some long matches is going to get to Bianca. It's going to stand in her way of winning. Some of her matches will be long and exhausting, and she won't be able to get adequate rest, and it's going to work against her. So she's going to try her best, to show that she's overcome this injury, but the lack of rest, not being able to get maybe a full night's sleep, or, having to play long, tough matches is going to disturb that sleep and that inner peace, unfortunately. And it's going to, it's going to stand in her way of winning. So she's going to struggle a little bit there. And finally, how will the rest of the WTA season go? You have the Knight of Pentacles. She's going to try not to play too many tournaments. After Rome, she's going to be reluctant to play too many more tournaments. She's going to try her best, and she's going to listen to her body and the injury. On the tournaments that she does play, this is saying that, she'll get, little by little, she'll get further and further. But I don't see, to be honest with this card, I don't see Bianca winning, a Grand Slam this year. I don't see her winning really big titles this year. She'll have some small victories, and there will be progress, but this won't be her year where she's winning, she's making that breakthrough and winning these huge tournaments. So, and that's understandable with the injury and everything that's going on. That's very, very understandable. So she needs to take her time and ease her way back into it. So yeah, she is struggling still with this injury. It is not 100% healed, sorry. And it is still a bother. And, when I look at the Four of Swords too, like intuitively, I keep getting the sense that she hasn't allowed herself to rest enough, to heal enough. And she's rushed back. And you guys, who else I think has done this? Ons Jabor, or Jabit. In Arabic it's pronounced Jabit. She's come back. Ons has come back so quick. She had a tear in her calf. And I remember Simona Halep was out for a while, and she had a tear in her calf. Now, granted, tears, the bigger the tear, the longer you're going to be out. If it's something small, it can heal quickly. But if I remember correctly, Simona Halep had a calf issue. She didn't say whether it was a tear before she actually had the bigger tear. And she came back pretty quickly and then ended up having, an actual tear that she did talk about, a big tear that kept her out of the game for a while. So this is what I mean. I mean, no, hate or disrespect to any of these players, because it's so tough being a tennis player and doing what they do day in and day out. But it's so important to listen to your body. If they come back before their injuries have healed, it can really do more harm than good, and re-injure the injury that they had and just make it worse. So I hope for both of their sakes that they, they're healing right and they don't re-injure themselves. It would be a shame, and I hope they give themselves grace. And especially Bianca, who we're talking about here today, she gives herself grace and allows herself that time to heal, because she's going to need it. She's struggling right now. And based on what I'm seeing here and what's coming, psychically, what's coming through, she wasn't ready to come back. It seems like she jumped the gun a little bit, and she's kind of paying the price now. So this is what I see for you all. Love and light, you guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Bianca Andreescu should have waited maybe to come back and given herself more time? And what about aunts? We'll be watching her this week to see how that goes. And what do you think? Do you think these girls are both 100% ready and they should have come back already? Or do you think that they should have maybe waited a little bit and given themselves more time and more grace and allow themselves to really heal properly? I'm really curious to know what your opinions are and what you think about this video. I will be with you again soon for another video. My next one will be on Shabbat to see how her injury is going. Okay, so love and light to you all. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.